Oh, y'all about to go off on this next clip. Because had this been me in Nebraska, I don't care where I am. You come up on me coughing, I consider that an assault, and I will respond in kind. And if you are like in this clip, a woman, I'll just have to call my sisters. Let's watch the clip.
That's a, excuse me?
Excuse me, I'm coming through. You're so cute.
She's coughing at me. She's coughing at me.
No,
yes.
look at you guys. You're so cute.
You're such a Karen.
Okay, whatever.
She followed them through the store.
Why don't you have a mask on?
Because I don't need to have one on. I'm not sick, and neither are you.
Okay, but you don't have to be coughing at me.
You don't know who's sick or not.
Hey, you put
It's my allergies.
You
I
don't
have
know
allergies.
who's sick or not by looking at
Oh,
somebody.
yeah. And so 2 years ago, before anybody started talking about COVID, you were okay with that, though, going out not knowing you were sick, right?
You don't know anything
Right?
about my health.
I don't.
Yeah, she's coughing at me.
I have my allergies, and she got all freaked out because I'm coughing.
No, she don't.
No, she's coughing.
How do you know? You don't know, and she just said I don't know anything about her health.
We don't know
You don't know anything about my health. Maybe I have a medical
Okay, everybody.
release. I don't need to wear a mask.
Okay, bye.
Why don't you have a mask on?
Because I don't need to have one on. I'm not sick, and neither are you.
Hoocha.
I have allergies. Yeah. And so 2 years ago, before anybody started talking.
It's just absolutely disgusting, bruh. That's just like there are really people like this. I want y'all to understand that there are really people like this out there. Like people who are shooting people because I'm a cashier at a store and I ask you to put your mask up and you get mad.
That's right.
Because I ask you to put your mask on. You go outside and get a whole damn gun and kill a person because they ask you to put your mask on. What's so damn difficult about doing that? Like, this really pissed me off, bruh. This really pissed me off.
Yeah. It really couldn't have been Rebecca Azor, Libika Azor. It jamais de ma vie. It could have never been me, because I would have smacked the hell out of this woman, out of the disrespect, especially if I was with my mama. She would have got roundhouse kicked, bicycle kicked in her chest.
Like Peter did on Family Guy. Roadhouse.
I would have stomped her into the store floor. I would have taken every 3 strands of hair that she has left on her head. I would have gotten this lady together like nobody's business but God's. Listen, I need you guys to understand that the disrespect can only go but so far.
That's right.
Sometimes you're going to run into wrongest right person in your life.
That's right.
And it's going to be a lesson for you. It's going to be a lesson for you, because people give grace. I'm somebody who gives grace in particular moments. Sometimes grace is out the window on sight, because this right here is very disrespectful. And, I know sometimes the anti-maskers and the people who believe in the conspiracy theories surrounding COVID-19 and the Delta variant, they're very extreme. But it's almost as if they're dangerous, right? They're very dangerous. And like you said, Bubba, just for the simple fact of somebody saying, hey, you can't come into the store with your mask. Somebody will go to their car and possibly get a gun and come back in the store because they felt disrespected, but they don't see this as disrespect. What they call this is very American. It's patriotic. I'm doing this because I have my rights. Do you understand? I have the freedom of speech and the freedom to do whatever I like, or I have a health issue. And with the argument of the health issue, they're asking, well, what is your health issue? Well, I have rights. That's the issue right there. And to me, it just sounds like your issue is that you're racist, or you just have no idea that what you're doing right now could get your ass killed. But in the same sense, you can definitely get people killed with just coughing on somebody, playing around, but you may as well very well have COVID-19.
That's right.
And that is what is my issue. No, this lady would have got, I would have been risking my life.
Yeah.
Because I would have slapped every taste out of her mouth. Then she would have been like, I can't smell, I can't taste.
And she would have thought she had COVID, then mama would have slapped her because I can't hit females. The guy, I'm on stove hit Rebecca, my mama, my sisters, my niece.
Wait,
somebody
you said Mama Gwen?
on her.
No,
Mama Gwen just said in the chat, when I get mad, I am scary angry. When she coughed on me, that would have been one of those days. Mama already said in the chat, I saw jail bars.
Lord. Mama
That's where
Gwen?
I get people don't understand. I get my temper doesn't come from my father because I used to have a very bad temper. My temper comes from my mother.
Mine
It's
too,
like,
Rosemary.
Poke the bell. You poke the bell. You keep poking. I'm nice as hell. I am. When you keep on poking, I'll Hulk out. Literally.
Y'all both. You speaking of Bear, this is a horrible transition, but y'all both mentioned that the very tragic case here in Georgia of the clerk who was killed because she asked somebody to put the mask on, and it was at a grocery store called Big Bear. And James, you put it at the beginning of this. You put that thing spot on. Y'all, we dealing with folks who will happily make either harm you because you asked them to do something that's in the best interest of everybody, like put on a mask. Or you have people like this Karen who is out in this grocery store not knowing whether or not she's spreading COVID-19 because there are asymptomatic people. And just the fact that she feels like the thing to do in the middle of the pandemic is to make a statement by coughing on people suggests that she wants to inflict that type of pain on people. So that's why I see this as assault. And anything that transpires after that to me is self-defense. Because if I don't defend my family from her coughing on them, they very well could die.
And that's it.
Dwayne, you about to say something to Dwayne's too. I'm sorry, Rebecca.
No, all I was going to say was she had the right one that day because certain people, she would have had a health issue when she got punched in her face.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
That part.
She played with the right ones that day. Don't come to Atlanta with that though.
And no offense, and it's great those people provided grace for her, because I don't know if they're minorities or whatever, but we already know if police officers would have come, she probably would have been on the floor crying and said that she was abused, that she was attacked, and they wouldn't have. They didn't want to put their phones down because they were filming her, and then all that stuff could have been a result of what this woman is doing, and that's just why. But I would have been willing to go to jail, especially if my mama was with me. I would have definitely. I do not play. Like
self-preservation is a natural instinct. And you're in the middle of a pandemic and you cough on somebody. Go ahead, James.
But no, that's grounds for instant butt whooping right there.
Even outside,
she needs to be charged.
Even outside of the pandemic, they teach you that when you were a little kid. Like you don't cough and sneeze and all that on people. You don't do that.
That's real. On a good day when the sun is shining and the clouds are just right and there ain't no pandemic and this woman wants to go around here, this human being wants to go around here coughing on people. You right. I agree with every one of y'all. She got the right ones that day and the wrong ones too.
And somebody brought it up in the chat as well too. Why is it all Karens have that weird ass smile before they go on a little tirade? If you go back to the beginning of this clip, just look at her face.
Go back to it. Let's see. It's
all Karens have that same facial expression.
Possession. They're possessed. There goes that witchcraftery. That's witchcraft.
She has been identified. She's from Nebraska. Her name is Janine Huskovic. And she obviously, you can't get away with this stuff in the digital age. We would track you down. And here's a statement from her employer. They said, the health and safety of our employees and the communities in which we live and work are of the utmost concern to us. We are taking the matter of an SAP employee incident very seriously and investigating the situation. And then she subsequently lost her job after their investigation. So KKK, Coughing Karen, has been canned. James. You know I be liking these alliterations, bro.
What the hell, man? How you call me off guard? God damn it, Ben.
Hey, man.
That's what her dumb ass get, though. I want you to come up through. Excuse me, coming through.
Come on, don't bro, for real.
Man, oh my gosh.
And think that they could get away with it. She really felt like I'm right. You asked, who is it? You asked about the look that's in their eye, or was it?
Yeah.
Somebody mentioned the look that's in their eye, and
that smile.
That smile.
Yeah, that smile. That
she had that smile because she felt like this was my moment. This is my moment where I get to show the world that I am right and everyone else is wrong. And subsequently, she lost her job. So solidarity with everyone who knows how and what to do when you are confronted with the Karen. The cops will not be on your side, so don't allow it to go into a situation where they will come. Just break out your camera and post it into the internet, and the rest will take care of it.
Can I just ask if these Kens and Karens will ever learn? Like...
No.
How many? I'm just saying, like, how many times does the internet have to prove
what it can do?
They don't understand it. They just think that, hey, maybe okay, I can get away with this. No, there's somebody always watching and recording. Always.
That's it. That's right.
And now, especially, we know like you just said, we know that the police not going to do nothing. So we take matters into our own hands. We don't have to put our hands on you. We just got to record you, put that video on the internet, and let the internet do its thing.
Do your thing, Twitter, and they always do.